Hi, Dean Boone. It's Daya. I thought I would put together a quick tutorial on how to use filters in our work plan. So currently we're staring at our work plan and we're in the tab that is demonstrated as work plan. And we want to focus just on our table. The first four rows of this spreadsheet is kind of like information about our project. The fifth row are headers of our table, so the beginning of our table, if you will. If you highlight row 5, I'm highlighting all of the columns that exist in this table, which goes from like A to double Z, and so on and so forth. I really don't want to filter that. I only want to focus on columns A through H because it has pertinent information that I would be interested in filtering. So I'm just going to hold the Shift key down. I have a PC, so it might be different on a Mac, and highlight all those rows together collectively. Now I'm going to focus my attention on this ribbon at the top where I'm going to apply my filter. See right here, this icon that looks like a funnel? I'm going to click on that. And when I go back down and zoom back out, you can see that there's this interesting upside down pyramid next to each of the headers. That is the filter that's been applied. We've done it, right? So if you ever are in a situation where you see filters, it's an opportunity for you to basically take a deeper dive and look at the data that you want to look at. So status is a filter that I use when I'm looking at this. And so if we click on the upside down pyramid, you'll see there are two buttons here. Select all and clear. And there's some information down below. What Excel does is group like with like. So it's grouping everything, saying that this is all the information that's in this row that you can view. So say that we're interested in just looking at what's in progress here. I'm going to clear this out so I don't have to check and uncheck information because I just want to look at one. And I'm going to click and select in progress because that's what I want to see. However, say I change my mind and I'm like, you know what? I actually want to see everything. I can click select all. But let's see what filter does when we just click on in progress. So I'm going to clear, I'm going to check in progress and hit OK. And now you can see there are 5 rows of in progress. So when you went into the document and you saw filters were on, you were like, holy smokes, how did everything disappear? There are 2 ways that you can actually clear this filter. And when you're done, you can actually go back to the status and select all, and it'll show everything, right? But say that you were interested in, and I can also uncheck these too. Say that you're just interested in progress, but you also are interested in tasks that are just assigned to you and Dean Plummer, right? So you add that filter, and then say that you're interested in ones that don't have a to be determined date. So this is a really detailed filter, and sometimes you're like, I can't even remember what I filtered. You can just clear out the filters so you can look at everything again by going back to the funnel right on this ribbon and just turning it off, and it'll show everything else. So that's a quick way of looking at of how to use filters. So let's go back and add the filter, because say you've done something and you know how to use filters, but then you're panicking because you can only see what's on hold or a specific date, and you're really unclear whether or not the work plan was deleted or changed, or if there are any filters on, but you just can't see it. Your sanity check to make sure that nothing's been deleted in the work plan is to go to this dashboard tab at the bottom here. This dashboard basically is pulling information from the work plan tab and summarizing it in a way that you can see a roll up of what's going on with the entire project. So this chart is a summary of what's in the work plan, not what's filtered, but what's in the work plan. So if this all of a sudden had 0 in it and there was no charts, then you know something's happened to the work plan and it's been substantially modified. But if it's not, then we know that filters are placed on here because it's just pulling from the data and not worried about what the filter is. I encourage you to use this tool too because it really shows that you're only working on 5 things that are in progress, but there are 48 tasks that haven't been started. And then there's 2 that are on hold that we really need to get out of that queue. And then you can see how many total tasks that we have from week to week. And it's 88. So there you have it. You know how to use tasks. I'm sorry, you know how to use filters. And I can see you're already hopped in there. So I'm going to go out and hop out and clear all the filters so you can probably do what you need to do. But I'll send this to you now, and I appreciate it, and I look forward to the call today. Thanks. Bye.